I don't even know how to start this video. What is going on, guys? And welcome back to 365 Analytics. And today I will be going over my worst bracket I've ever made. So, the Sweet 16 concluded yesterday in March Madness, and with the end of that tournament, I lost every single one of my final four teams, and I didn't get a single team correct in the Elite Eight. So my bracket is officially cooked. I cannot win a single more game, and today I'm just gonna recap that and go over how terrible it was and however many years I've been making March Madness brackets. I haven't had one that's worse than this one yet, and I've been making them for at least a few years now. So yeah, today I'm gonna pull up my bracket, kind of go over it, and yeah. If you guys enjoy, like, subscribe, be greatly appreciated, and more content will be coming very soon. This video wasn't even supposed to be today. If my bracket wasn't cooked, this video would be on today. But I'd appreciate if you guys support the videos, and yeah, let's get right into going over the bracket. So yeah, here is the bracket, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Um, So it's officially cooked, as you can see in the middle here. I have zero Final Four teams correct, zero Elite Eight teams correct, and my champion was Houston. Obviously, Jamal Shed went down yesterday, um, and they lost to Duke. So yeah, it's my worst bracket I've ever made easily. I picked Iowa State. They lost to Illinois. North Carolina. They lost to Alabama. Houston lost to Duke, and Creighton ended up losing to Tennessee. And it all happened in two nights in a row in the Sweet 16. So it was all kind of sad. Um, Looking back, one thing that I am actually proud of myself about was the Midwest. The Midwest region, I was pretty good. I picked Purdue, Utah State, bang bang. Gonzaga, Kansas, bang bang. I picked South Carolina over Oregon, and I picked Creighton. If I picked Oregon, I would have had the round of 64 in that region. Absolutely perfect. And yeah, that was probably my best region overall, I'd say. And then in the next round, I picked Purdue to go to the Sweet 16. I did pick Kansas, which was not good. That was a wrong pick. And then I had Creighton and Tennessee, which is right. So that was a decent region, I'd say. Um, but yeah, the bracket was not pretty overall. Like a lot of people said this is the most like chalk, like the least upsets we've seen in March Madness in years. And I think it checks out. But we did see Alabama and Clemson in the Elite Eight game that they played tonight. Those two play tonight. Um, I don't know, it wasn't pretty. I had North Carolina in the Final Four. Armando Bacot, RJ Davis did not show up in the second half. It just wasn't good. It wasn't good. Like some of my upsets were just not good this year. Like I picked UAB over San Diego State. Like FAU, I thought they had the tournament experience. As I said in my bracket video, I was like, FAU has the tournament experience. I'm taking them over Northwestern. Obviously, that did not pan out correctly. Um, BYU over Duquesne, terrible. At least I got some right picks down here, but then we had, well, I picked Nebraska over A&M. A&M gave Houston a run for their money. I had Wisconsin. I said they just got a big win over Purdue in the conference tournament, which they did. They got a big win over Purdue, the one seed, but then they lose to the 12 seed James Madison in the first round. So it's like, yeah, at least I got the NC State picked right. They beat North Carolina in the conference tourney. Jack Golke went nuts for Oakland. But yeah, it's just I picked St. Mary's over Grand Canyon, which I was confident in St. Mary's. They gave Gonzaga a run for their money. They were playing very good basketball, but it just did not pan out in the correct time for me. It was kind I was kind of asking for it when I picked the Jayhawks to go all the way to the Elite Eight. I had Kansas going all the way to the Elite Eight, as you can see here, without Kevin McCullough Jr., which is just. But the Kevin McCullough Jr. news came out after I put this bracket out, so it was kind of rough. It was kind of rough timing there. Um, I think my worst pick of the bracket though has to be Western Kentucky to go to the Elite Sweet 16. I feel like every year except this year, for the past few years, we've seen a 16 or a 15 seed give the two or then one seed run for their money, or at least get out of the first round. And Western Kentucky was my pick this year. I actually had a Western Kentucky versus Kentucky Sweet 16 matchup. That was probably my worst prediction of the entire bracket. But yeah, it just wasn't pretty over there. Western Kentucky was actually up at half in that game against Marquette on the Friday of the round of 64, but it just didn't pan out. They didn't win. Marquette played some good basketball in the second half. Duke, I thought they looked terrible going through the tournament. I thought they looked terrible going through the tournament. I believe I had them losing to Wisconsin. I had them losing to Wisconsin in the round of 32. I didn't even have them coming close to the Elite Eight, and it wasn't a good year for my predictions. Wasn't good. Bracket was cooked. Yale beat Auburn, but I think everyone had Auburn there. I liked Auburn coming out of the conference tournament. Them in Florida played a very good game. I thought Auburn was going to beat UConn in the Sweet 16. I thought Auburn was going to climb all the way to the Elite Eight and then lose to Iowa State. It was probably my worst bracket I've ever had. I lost the final. I didn't get a single Elite Eight team right. That's really what set me in there and kind of hurt me. I think if Jamal Shed was playing the full game against Duke and didn't get hurt in the first half, Houston probably would have won. But that's besides the point. Um, Still a bad loss for the Cougars, and I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. That's really all there is to go over. Nevada blew a 17-point lead down here. Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. That Tennessee Creighton game I said would be a banger. It was a solid game. So yeah, I think that's really all there is to go over. The Cougars championship pick wasn't good. And yeah, Jack Golke went nuts. Gonzaga, Purdue looks pretty good. Purdue looks good. I think my Elite Eight predictions. I'll give you guys my Elite Eight predictions real quick. Hold on. So we have the Elite Eight matchups right here. Illinois, UConn. I will be taking the Huskies. I think they're unstoppable right now. They are now my championship pick. They just look better than every other team in the nation. We have Clemson Tigers, Alabama Crimson Tide. I am taking the Clemson Tigers to climb all the way to the Final Four in the West region. Seems to go over these quickly. Then we have tomorrow on March 31st on Sunday. We have a 2:20 tip-off EST, Tennessee and Purdue. I am taking the Boilermakers and NC State and Duke. Give me the NC State Wolfpack and DJ Burns to continue their run in the tournament, which sets up an NC State versus Purdue Final Four matchup and a Clemson versus UConn Final Four matchup. And then I will be taking UConn and Purdue, and I'm taking the UConn Huskies to win it all at that point. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, be greatly appreciated. I will be back very soon, probably with a football video because uh, I don't know how many more college basketball videos. I might do a Final Four preview next week, but there won't be many more in this tournament since my bracket is absolutely cooked. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a nice day, and bye.